Exhausted after fleeing, fighting, and enduring a two-day journey by bus, these Ukrainian families have finally found a safe haven in Spain.
Some of them lost their house. Some still have it, but all of us are frightened. We are refugees.
Dozens of Ukrainian refugees arrive daily to this reception center in Madrid. Thanks to a EU directive, all of them will be granted a temporary residence permit.
The Spanish government has sped up the process so Ukrainian refugees can get their papers to work and live in the country in less than 72 hours. But for some other asylum seekers in Spain, the process may take much longer.
Back in 2018, the Aquarius rescue ship arrived in Valencia with 600 migrants and asylum seekers on board. 4 years later, most of their applications have been rejected or remained unresolved.
It was very emotional seeing people at the port waving, waiting for us, celebrating our arriving. It was very emotional, and we feel at home and we feel welcome. But as time goes, everything died up. So the welcome was just a few times, and everybody just turned their backs.
Many of those on board the Aquarius were also fleeing from conflict-ridden countries like Afghanistan, Mali, Sudan, or Somalia. They know exactly what the Ukrainians are going through, but they've noticed a difference in their reception.
I think the Ukraine war, why is different? Because it came from Europe. I don't think they ever feel what we have felt, and they don't want to feel it. We love the idea that people are running from war country, you open your borders, you help them, and you give them a life, because we don't see any difference, right? People that die in the capital city of Ukraine and people dying in the Mediterranean Sea. War is war.
In Spain, 88,000 people from Africa, the Middle East, America, and Asia are waiting for a response on the refugee status application. In contrast, more than 17,000 Ukrainians have been given international protection in just the last few weeks.
It's a completely different circumstance because of the political will to articulate an EU directive, which hasn't been done in other cases like the war and the exodus of Syria, for example.
Migrants and activists hope the Ukrainian crisis will show European countries that things can be done differently and quickly, that Ukrainians shouldn't be an exception, but the standard on how Europe treats its refugees. In Madrid, Jaime Velázquez, TRT World.